Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's just do an energy check-in then. I wasn't planning on jumping on. I was doing my housework, but let's get a message out and then maybe I can go and crack on. So I'm not sure what we're wanting to talk about. There's a few things flying around out there. So, okay, I've chose no cards. So let me have a look. Let's use the Druid Craft Tarot. I feel like I want to use some Oracle as well. Okay, let me choose some cards. A colour card. Oh my, okay. Postcard from Spirit. That's good. I don't want those. I want some messages from your angels, I think. Where are you going to be? Let's see. Right, let's pull some cards. Not sure what we're going to be discussing. Right, okay, we've got them all. Let me get them out. One hiding. Two. I'll use those postcards in a minute to get rid of that box. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's see what's going on. Nothing's wanting to move. It's like everything's kind of like slow, stuck, stagnant. Okay. Even my coffee was like making a little bit of a bubbling sound at me then. Okay, right, let's get some messages from your angels. Okay, I'm going to do this kind of blindly. Let's just pull some cards. It's a wet day today, so stuck, mucky. Oh, let's not do mucky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get colour card. Oh, I feel like I'm pulling two different energies. Okay, it's interesting. Whoa, where are you going? I'm not going to take all of you. Okay, that one that side. That one can go there. I want another two. I'm just going to move the microphone because it's right by these cards. Sorry. Not sure what's going on here. Just go with the flow. Let's use the Druid Craft Tarot. I'm not sure what I'm doing with these. Putting them on the colour cards. Okay. It's like it's like it's a butterfly. So it's like either, I don't know. Okay. Postcard from Spirit for both sides. I've never pulled cards like this before, but I like to amuse myself, so I'm called to go with the flow. Well, okay. Right, let's get one for this side. Right, okay then. There's the cards. They've been pulled. Let's have a look and see what the messages are. Right, okay, on this side we have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. Okay. I'm not going to pull this side yet. I know that you can't see kind of what's going on. Let me see if I can show you. So it was kind of like a butterfly owl, how I saw it anyway. Okay, I'm going to do the one underneath. And it's Layla. Spend time alone in nature meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So on this side here, something to do about symmetry, okay, like a mirror. So this side here we have Vanessa and Layla. And Vanessa is about making decisions and asking yourself which way brings you to closer to your divine purpose, and which way kind of takes you away. And it's needing time alone in nature. Nature's been coming up so much about how you can really release some of your stress, and creative ideas can really come whilst you're out in nature. So, and that is spend time alone in nature or meditating about your desires and intentions. So that there just shouts to me that to be able to make your decision, first you need to consider, you know, which way is the best path and is going towards your life purpose. And it seems that get out in nature to find those answers. Alone. Sorry, alone. Okay, I'm going to look at the other side now. And it says, it's the same, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Okay, so there is this energy, like I said, of everything just being a bit stuck, a mirroring of just taking time out. It's kind of like it's been a toll. And then we have Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So this side here is making a decision about either going towards divine purpose or not, or moving away from it. Where this other side here is also taking time out, but I want to say is already following their divine path. Let's have a look then at the Druidcraft Tarot. So we go back to this side here where it's about spending time in nature and really coming to a decision now. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, so this is to make, I'm just kind of doing it with along with the line. So to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, which way takes me away from it. So this is the Five of Swords. This is the surrender card. I like to look at this card as well as you've kind of grown up, choosing a more mature path. What's the colour card underneath? Pearl. It says connect to the divine. Sorry, because that was really by the microphone. Okay, so this is really about nature, connecting with divine, a surrender. What will you surrender to? The divine path or the path that takes you away from that? I might read that in a minute. Let's have a look at what's next to Layla here. So spend time alone in nature meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Yeah, this is a defensive. This is about protecting your space now. Yeah. I can hear my cat in there. She's, I don't know, it's like she's on something. She's just attacking the room in there, so I'm not sure. So this is about protection, protecting yourself. Also solitude. If you have a look here, you're blocking everyone out. So that will come in great with spending time alone. The colour card is Sapphire. Regenerate your body. With this colour, I really wanted to kind of put it with the, I don't know, kind of like the third eye. So that is about connecting with the divine. That's interesting. I'm going to have a look at the other side and then I'll decide whether or not what I want to read. I'm not going to do that postcard just yet. So on the other side here, we've got time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone, excuse me, of everyone else's needs. But now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. So this side is carry on mission, but take some time out because it's been a bit draining. I can really resonate with that. It's like Spirit's been really kicking my ass. It has. It's like you just got to get onto mission, but knowing when to actually be able to pull out. And I said yesterday on my reading I could do with a couple of days off, but it's normally when you plan that in that divine says, no, I don't think so. You know, you've got something to share. So this is about maybe I'm going to get a bit of a break. That would be nice. Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups here. So time out, 9 of Cups. Hey, Jasper. Okay. We're going to move you, buddy, I think. I'm going to move you on a rug. Come on over here. I'm hoping. Okay. I do apologise. So we've got the 9 of Cups here. This is about being independent, sharing the love. It's about unconditional love, finding unconditional love on your own. There is quite a masculine energy to this. So that would be about really being on mission plus feeling the love. But it is an independent single energy. So that's kind of, it says you've been busy taking care of others and their needs. So that comes in with the 9 of Cups here. So really just, it's like spreading your own cup of love with, you know, kind of the others. But now it's time to take time out and look after yourself. So what was the colour card that came out? Orange, nurture yourself. So now it's time to take the focus off of others and just actually put that back onto you. It does say here, don't descend though. So you can actually get the balance of giving and receiving. That's what it is. The Tower's here. So it is time now to address this. So it's like it really is time to take time out. That's the universe giving you a warning that if you don't take time out, you're kind of drop at some point. So, and then we have Aqua, experience peace and calm. So back to tranquility. There's definitely a mirror in here of 33 there, look. There's definitely a mirroring going on of tranquility. Right, so let's read what the postcards want to say. Let's start with this side. So this side here, I should clarify again, it's about making a decision whether or not to connect with the divine and surrender to this and surrender to your divine purpose. And it's going to require connecting with nature, meditating and spending time alone and asking your angels to help you gain a positive perspective here. You're needing to regenerate your body, taking time out now. So it's like kind of protect your space, look after you. Let's see what the postcard wants to say. It says, with love. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come or who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are an incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. I'm just going to read that again. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for today. We're on it. Relax. So it's really about relaxing here. And I want to say surrendering to the divine, this trust here. So if only you knew how much you were loved. And then it says sigh. So that. Okay. Let's have a look on this side. So this side is about taking time out because you are on your spiritual path and you've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs that you've actually neglected your own. So you need to take time out now to nurture yourself. You are flying high. You're not descending. It's like you will be back on it, but the universe is saying at the moment you need to have a time out. And what I picked up on this one was think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender. So the universe is really saying here to both sides, it's time to surrender. Let's read what the card is. So it says to experience peace and calm. And this side it says you are magic. Dearest Jew, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Okay, well that's just totally contradicted itself, so I'm lost. Okay, I suppose it's a bit like me saying I wanted to take time out, but I actually can't because it's kind of my mission. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what the rest of this message is. I don't think I've got the energy in me to bang the drums, but I'm sure I could muscle it up. Okay, let's read this again. Dearest Jew, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make the first move, say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? So that doesn't speak so much about exerting yourself. I know it says pump up the music and pump up the volume. Mars. Okay. Pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. I must say that even though I've been kind of pulling out from finding that the channeling is very tiring, is to take on all these different energy shifts. So actually this morning I have been working on another business. So that can be, you know, maybe just focus your attention to nurture yourself and actually direct your focus maybe on another area for the time being. And so that's just what I'm picking up with that, because it kind of really does contradict yourself. But it says you've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs. So that kind of makes me feel that, you know, putting it to my own experience, that is that I'm so, you know, drawn on to do channelings that actually I've kind of lost focus in the other areas of my life, my other passions that I'm working on. So, okay. It's like a change of perspective for a while, maybe. Right, well, we're not done, and I don't feel like I'm going to read those colour cards, I don't think. I want to see how why these are coming in symmetrically. Both telling really the same story, but not. One is following divine, the other one's contemplating that. So let's have a look at the, I'll pull again for both sides, but we're getting enchanted map. Mariah Carey, Butterfly. It's come to mind. Let's get one for this side. The surrender to the connection to the divine. Talisman. Let's read that one first. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Okay. Let's pull one for the other side, about taking time out, I want to say. And it's like descending for a while. It says, but don't descend, but we have to live here on earth, so it's about being grounded. This side, let's get a card. Protecting treasure. Yeah, following divine direction, this one. You are always protected and divinely directed. The Tower's on this one. It's like the divine is really warning, saying take some time out. You need to kind of rest. I've had this before where I've taken time out because you are actually going to get extremely busy. So the universe does know when to kind of pull you out of something, because they know that, as in I suppose the spell that I've been going through, they do know when to bring you out of it. It's not like really the normal, you put in your holiday form at work for time out. You have time out after you've done kind of a spell of service, I want to say. So protecting treasure. You are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So that just really shouted out that when we do take these periods of time out, you can kind of wonder how everything else is going to get done. And it just really, I suppose it's just confirmation that you're protected and that you're not to worry about that. It's more important that you take the time out. And that's another kind of shift that you have when you become enlightened and you kind of step onto your divine purpose, your path. So it's time to take some time out if you're a spiritual leader. It's important. Imagine it's because we're going to get busy. Okay. And just a bit about reconnecting with friends. And that's something definitely that I've been doing more and actually planning, is meeting up with some friends that I haven't seen. They don't live local, so it's kind of getting me back. So a bit of time out. I want to pull a Journey of Love card. I'm not sure if I'll stop there. I just need to find where I've put them. Okay. I won't put a Journey of Love card then. Oh, I found them. I do want to pull one of these. Hey, Jasper. See, it's like there's kind of no rush or anything. It's just like slow mode. The universe will do it. Oh, I'm going to pull one for both sides. Okay. My eyes are so heavy today, but I didn't go to bed until like 4:30 a.m. That's like crazy. Okay. Right, let's pull a card for this side. Right, let's have a look. Self-initiation. Yes, exactly what it is. It's you that needs to decide which way you're going to go, whether you will self-initiate yourself. Self-initiate yourself. Let's give it a read. Number 12. I've been seeing threes quite a lot being drawn, and I've already said 33, haven't I? I said about the mirroring. Okay, so we're here. Self-initiation. So you are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love? This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course. And sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence, this needs to be. So it's about recognizing your own divine essence now. Okay. Yet at any moment you can choose to recognize that it is you who are initiating yourself into love, that you are the being of light, the divine, that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment you can choose to recognize yourself. Will this be such a moment? Okay, so this oracle holds a message for you. I'm going to have to move him again. Jasper. I know, I love you dearly, I do. I'm going to have to literally put you by the front door, so I think the postman's been. Be good there. I'm just going to start from the beginning, hopefully. That's that with that one. Oh, he's sitting there just staring at me now. And it's like, right, parallel. Is that the right word? Parallel? I don't know. No, I don't think it is parallel. I'm not sure. Oh, he's staring straight at me. Oh, okay. Wake up. You are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love? This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course. And sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence, this needs to be. Yet at any moment you can choose to recognize that it is you who are initiating yourself into love. That you are the being of light, the divine. This is drawing you forward into yourself at any moment. You can choose to recognize yourself. Will this be such a moment? So this oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly. perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. Okay, here's the poem. How easy to love, the words flow when it is right, I dare not tell you. So look at the other side. Falling. Yeah, I said about kind of descending, but it says do not descend. But falling kind of, well, let's read it. 14. So this is for the side where, you know, you're flying high, you're on your spiritual path, but you need to take some time out. Don't worry, you may fear you are falling, but it is just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. I want to pull it up with this. Just so, quite like the picture here. Okay. Really got to try and get my body moving. Don't worry, you may fear you are falling, but it is just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. Are you sensing parts of your life flying away from you, out of your control, as the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves? Laugh, cry, celebrate, and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you are like a perfectly ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost and you'll end up on the ground having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savoured by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious, juicy fruit that ever was. So fall, you'll end up exactly where you are meant to be. So this oracle contains a message for you. You are being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you are being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love without holding back anything of yourself. Okay, so the poem is, this is such a mirror here with just the poems. So, is it wrong to love, to feel what I hold inside? The answer must wait. There's one between them, a 13. I'm thinking what the 13 is in the tarot. Don't know why. I'll find out in a minute. But okay, so there's one between them. There's a card in between them here. Card number 13. What does 13 actually say? Gifts received. Okay, so I'm going to read the poem for this one again, the self-initiation. It says, how easy to love, the words flow when it is right, I dare not tell you. This side is saying, is it wrong to love, to feel what I hold inside, the answer must wait. And then in the middle, I'm going to read the 13, and it's gifts received. It says, relax, it's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. This is all that there is. Enjoy, accept. Rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. So this is the poem here, and I feel that that is really for, it's definitely two energies, resting. And it says, the wind blows softly through grass and my open heart, love unexpected. It's beautiful. So I want to finish on a Mother Mary. It's time to rest. I was only saying to my daughter last night, I'm really hoping I'm going to be given a rest soon. Ask and you shall receive. With guidance as well, as to not to worry. Oh, I want the book. Not sure what I'm doing now. Okay, let's read this message. Wow. So I've been picking up. I said I didn't know what I wanted to speak to you about, and there was a few things that were coming through, and Sacred Union is one of them. And I've just popped up on the Facebook page this morning because I knew that that was what Eros Gamos as well has been coming up. I was looking for an article for that, but I've kind of chose that one to share with you guys about feeling this sacred, most definitely sexual union. Okay, so it's Our Lady, sorry, it's Our Lady of Sacred Union. So it's kind of like this is like the part of the process. So let's have a read of this card. Eyes, please stay open while I read this message. We can go after that. Okay. 37, so that's going to bring us to a 10, which will be about completions, new beginnings. There is a conflict occurring within you, and perhaps you see this reflected in your world. There are wearing opposites trying to find a way to be together in peace. But it is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are doing something right. You are growing. I will keep you safe. I will ensure you find the way by which all can function in harmony. Trust me as I guide you into sacred union within yourself and with the world around you. Do not give up, beloved. Harmony will find its way into your heart soon. Sometimes choices need to be made between this way or that. Sometimes this is healthy and essential for our growth. Yet there are other times when the choice of inclusion, choosing both this way and that, is the way through which we can best grow. A choice of inclusion allows us to learn how to bring apparently opposing forces together into harmony within us and in our world. This might be showing up a completely internal issue for you. Perhaps you are dealing with conflicting desires for a family and love relationship, and to feel safe and secure internally in that community. But at the same time, you are longing for independence and freedom to explore and express yourself and your creativity in the world. Perhaps that inner struggle of coming together is far more subtle and difficult to pin down. A sense that you want to live your life lightly and with joy, but also that you really want to know and be who you are, to not hide yourself from yourself or anyone else, even if that means expressing anger or sadness or fear. You might be trying to find a way to be both the mother and the lover, or the father and the friend. You might be trying to find a way to be the healer and the vulnerable one who needs healing, love and support too, despite all your strength. This might also be an issue that is reflected in your physical world. Perhaps you are trying to decide on relationship issues, such as whether to proceed into marriage, or wondering how to build a better relationship with yourself. Perhaps you are trying to bring your head and heart together so that your life feels aligned and moving in the one direction, rather than feeling pulled apart by competing demands on your time and energy. Our Lady of the Sacred Union shows up when we are working on finding a way through opposition and disharmony and into integration and functional behaviour. Conflict can be an essential aspect of growth, like friction that creates sparks and fuels the fire of transformation. Our challenges can fire us up and give us the impetus, I think that's what it says. We need to take action and to be bold. Or sometimes they can wear us down and lead us into emotional fatigue and depression, particularly if we feel that the challenge has been continuing on for far too long without respite or relief. No matter whether we are on a fire, doesn't say that. No matter whether we are on fire with a passion for finding a solution, or drained and exhausted and needing the tender, nourishing grace of heaven to inspire us with the solution that we have not as yet been able to find, Our Lady is here to help. She asks you not to worry about one choice or another, but to make space in your heart for a third option, said about these threes. Another perspective, another way to be with this issue. She says that there is always another way to be, no matter how set in stone your situation or issue may appear to be. There is always another way, another perspective, another path through the issue into resolution. Allow her to bless you with her guiding hand now, as she shows you the other way through into harmony. Let's do the healing process and affirmation. You are standing with a beautiful, tall and powerful woman who is holding a golden scale. On each side of the scale, you see each of the pairs of opposites. It might be two choices that you are considering, two options in life, two ways to go, two relationships or career paths, or it might be that obvious to you what the choices are, or it might not be that obvious to you what the choices are. It might be more of a sense of not knowing exactly which way to go in your relationship or career, or how to proceed to heal a health or financial issue, for example. Eventually, your attention moves away from the two sides of the scale and rests at the centre of the scale, where there is a white rose blooming with a diamond in its centre. As you gaze at that rose and diamond, it spins, creating a field of light. That light pierces into your mind and heart. It cleanses and opens your mind and heart to new possibilities, a transcendent choice. You don't have to understand it, just allow it with trust. When you are ready, say the following healing affirmation 3 times, aloud if possible, or repeat it quietly in your mind, if needs be. The Lady of Unconditional Love, Our Lady of Sacred Union, Mother Mary, reveals the transcendent choice, the third way, in the perfect time. She blesses me with understanding and brings the angels to assist me now. I celebrate her with thanks. Blessings to the Holy Mother. Okay. Wow. I think let's just leave it there. Let's have some time out. Okay. That was awesome. I loved how that come together with the butterfly and just picking up on the, I want to say the symmetry, but there was the opposites, but the same. Okay. Right. I'm going. Have a great day, guys. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.